Today we will start how to make a converter in our Android application. We will select our folder, blank folder, just to start a new. This is a very blank folder. This is nothing, just having no folder, nothing. It is a blank folder. Eclipse will start. So it is showing like just a new project. You can close it. Start new project as Android application project. You can name it. Name it just like conversion of font to kg. Font to kg. Font to kg converter. It will be unique one. I will writing GT Pika font to kg. API I will take 2.4 gingerbread now. Then I go to quickly select API 10. It is having API 10 now, so I am selecting it. None. So just we can say it now if you want to see that is a market share now. Android users share market published by you can say it just like chai bana do. Dashboard now, this is having just like we say the gingerbread is 2.33, it is having 10th API. That's why we are selecting this no? API 10. Android 2.33 and API 10 compiled with API 10. And theme, we are not selecting anything because any of the theme, my current version is 10. They require minimum 11. That's why I'm selecting anything, just going for none on this. That's how. And this I'm selecting this text, write it on yeah, we can say on to kg. Now we can write kg and then selecting it a circle, coloring it as just this. Okay, this will give blank activity. Finally, name it na activity name, main activity, layout activity main, navigation none. This is browsing. Now it is browsing. Na? Here the project target 2.3 is still loading and our project has been created. Here that is the main activity file. So this is having the R file, build one file, resources, layout, activity main XLS. still browsing. I am browsed, and this is a graphic layout and this is activity layout. So I just can slightly increase its size because I want to delete it. It is on to kg. This is a conversion. On with the text field. Text field. On with I'm browsing to medium size texts. And these are text fields. No? Here I am writing the enter ent or enter text. Enter what I am saying. Enter the font. Okay. I am going to second one. Yes. KG. Okay. These are the two. Now it is equivalent to KG. Now I will add a text field now. I am taking the number. So I can what to click on. Let it take it again. And one more. KG and it is on. Okay. So this is to be on. It will set accordingly. Layouts are just they are relative to each other now. Text KG. Okay. So it is again rearranging and setting the layouts. The text is what I can see. Edit. On second one again. Name is x2 is KG. See, all are set. This one is text font. That is an edit font. That is edit KG. Edit KG. Accordingly, it's what we can say. Layout is set accordingly. XML is created. So they are arranged relative to each other. No? That's why it was saving again and again. Now obviously we can take one button for center. Now we can call it button. Okay, you can say simple either button or something else. I am saying here is a button. So again, XML is set accordingly. Na? Layout last one is a button. This is our XML file for this. Okay.
What's up guys, welcome to your 6th Android tutorial for the new Boston. Again with me Travis, and what we're going to do in this tutorial is install some new software that we can use for I'm just kidding. We're getting into the XML and XML programming so we can set up some custom views and some custom layouts. So I want you guys to open up your layout folder and click on this main XML, and you guys will
leave that out. No, that's the off string. So what this does is, oops, take whatever string you give it and tries to convert it into a double. Now you can see there's a red here. This is because of some Java basically stuff. We're trying to call a non-final variable edit centimeters in an inner class, so we need to make these final. There's a bunch of ways you can do this, but this is just Java stuff. This has nothing to do with Android. Final variables and inner classes and all that. Okay, so now we've taken the value from the edit centimeters when we've put it into this centimeters double. Now what we want to do is have a double for inches and take our centimeters value and convert it to inches. How do we convert centimeters to inches? Well, we turn to Google once again. That's how. It tells us 1 centimeter is 0.3 inches. Just gonna copy that value there. Go back. So we take our centimeters, we multiply them by whatever conversion value we have here. So now we have our inches, and now we need to take the inches and set it on our on the results text field here. So to do that, we do edit inches dot set text and put the inches in. Now of course set text is expecting a string. This is a double, so we need to do the reverse of what we did before, basically value of right. Pretty sure that's it. Now there are some cases we are not catching here because this is just a getting you started type of thing. So what if the field is blank, right? The program might crash. I mean, if the user hasn't entered anything in the centimeters, are we going to have a crash? Probably, but I'll leave that to you as a homework. Just you need to check it. If edit centimeters dot get text dot to string is empty, then don't do anything, or throw up a warning or something like that. That's up to you. Now we want to run this. How do we run it? Well, I'm gonna run it on a virtual device, so go up here and click the Android virtual device manager. You can see I already have a few virtual devices here, so if you watch the first video, this shouldn't be too shocking, but I'm gonna create a new one here just for everyone's sake. I want it to be a Galaxy Nexus. I'm gonna call it Galaxy Nexus 4.2 is fine. Hardware keyboard present, I'm gonna leave that out. No front camera, SD card. 100 should be fine. I'm gonna take a snapshot. I explained all this stuff in the first video, so now you can see there's a error here, says invalid name. You can have spaces here, put an underscore, that should be fine. Okay, you're gonna create another virtual device. Gonna select that, click start, launch it, and that will fire up. Error. Okay, I know what this error is. There's basically a bug or something in these tools. There are a lot of bugs, but this one I just dealt with. Select that again, edit. Here in the RAM, you need to set it to 512, unfortunately. Yeah, so that's that. Start it again. There you go. Our virtual device is gonna fire up. As you can see, no one can write perfect code, not even Google, so don't worry about it. It's all about finding bugs and finding ways around them. Okay, I'm just gonna wait on that to start. This can take a while, the first time especially. I'm just gonna say a few words on this set on click listener. There are a few ways to intercept these click events. This is a very simple one, but as you can see, if I had say 10 buttons, this would get pretty cumbersome. So there are a few more ways you can do this. The one way I usually do this is you do an implements on, so your activity will implement on click listener. You can see this has produced an error here. Hover there. We need to implement the on click method, so just click add an implemented method and it will create this on click thing. And in here you see this on click receives a view, right? So the view is the thing that got clicked. So what we usually do is we go switch in here, we put in a switch statement. Again, that was control space and then enter. We switch on the view v on the ID of the view. Is ID get ID? Yep. Oh god. So because let's say we have 10 buttons, right? Each button has its own ID. So we need to know which button has been pressed and sort of act on that. So we switch on the ID of the view that was clicked, and then in here we go right. So if it was the button convert ID that got clicked, then do this stuff. So we would just move whatever we have into here, and then we would, this is a little cleaner way of doing click detection. Now of course you have to make some minor changes. If you just move this into here, then these will no longer be visible. You need to move these outside.